We did learn a lot. The first event was awesome. I won't ever forget it. But we did learn a lot from that. First of all, we learned, our budget numbers were off, big time. We probably went too big at the beginning, and we scaled it way back, even though it's now a big event. It was still just having it in so many buildings and so many different things. It was just too big. I mentioned about the music acts didn't, buying separate tickets for that didn't work. We still now have music attached to it, but we don't have the bring in the big acts that we have to pay a lot of money for. And so, again, like I mentioned, we learned a little bit about the marketing, about, we could scale that back in terms of who we're actually, what's the target market for this event. But one of the things that came out is that people absolutely loved the event.
That's right.
And that was the biggest thing that we wanted out of it, to say, hey, people will do this and they will come. And we got tremendous reviews for it. But, I've been doing this for a long time, and not just this event, but being a CEO. And you never want to have to go back to your board and say, this was what I thought was going to happen, and here's the report, and this is actually what happened. And we did lose money on that first event, and but I didn't go back with just, okay, woe is us, we did this and lost money. We sat down before we went back and said, okay, how are we going to turn it around? How are we going to do it different? And actually, Jason, I think you actually put this together. I was reading this today, was the debrief report from the very first one. And actually, I was telling Greg and them at a meeting this morning, I said, there's some good stuff in there. We need to go back and review that. But we went back to the board, and I said, we have lost money, but I feel like it's an investment in this event. Anybody that you talk to that does an event for the first time is going to lose money. Maybe not as much money as we lost, but I've done a lot of things that were challenging in my career. But going to that board and explaining that I've lost this money, but not only did we lose money, but we think we should do it again, and which we did, and the board bought it,